Now we are going to talk about elliptic cone. The shape of the elliptic cone is this. So the equation for the elliptic cone is this. It has three traits. First, it has a negative sign. The second is that all the power of the variables are the second power. And third, there is no constant in this equation. The horizontal traces for elliptic cone are ellipses. And the vertical traces for x equals to k and y equals to k are hyperbolas. So here is the method to solve the elliptic cone that is directed toward the negative direction. Firstly, we set the negative variable equals to 0, and then we plug in the positive and negative square root of the denominator into the values for negative variable that are divisible by the denominator. Now we are going to talk about elliptic paraboloid. The graph of this is this. There are two characteristics for the elliptic paraboloid. And the first characteristic is that of the three variables, two of them have squares. And the second characteristic is that for the variable that with squares, they are all positive. Here is the method of how we solve the problems related to elliptic paraboloid. First, the paraboloid opens along axis of variable with degree 1. When it is positive, it opens along the positive axis. When it is negative, it opens along the negative axis. And secondly, we set the degree 1 variable equals to 0 to get a trace on the coordinated plane. Now we are going to talk about hyperbolic paraboloid. The equation for this is z equals to y squared over b squared minus x squared over a squared. The graph of this is like this. It has two characteristics. The first characteristic is that three of these variables contain two squares. And the second characteristic is that one of the variable that has square is negative. The degree 1 variable is the direction of the hyperbolic paraboloid. Its horizontal traces are hyperbolas, and its vertical traces are parabolas.